Hi everyone, and welcome to the 2019 Global 6K for Water host site webinar. That is a mouthful, but I am so thankful that you are here today and so excited to have you here today so I can walk you through everything that you need to know to have a successful, fun, and engaging outreach event for your church and community. Today, I'm going to go through some unique aspects to the 6K. Why do we call it a 6K, for example? And then we'll spend the majority of our time here today really walking you through how to have the best host site experience and engage the community around you. I thought it would be great as we are going along and just getting started here today to first introduce myself, the person that's talking to you for the next couple of minutes here. So my name is Lou, and I am a part of the Global 6K for Water team with World Vision. I'm actually the host site coach. I never thought I'd have the title coach growing up, but it has become an amazing opportunity to get to work with host site leaders like yourself that have brought the 6K to their community as an outreach event for their church, but have created some amazing local global change in the process. So I'm here for you every step of the way. As you see, my email address is on the screen right there for you. So as you're going along and listening to this webinar today, feel free to send me any questions that you might have. Again, happy to be a resource for you as you were just diving in here. I thought it'd also be great, as you already all probably know so much about our work, but to give a little bit of background, World Vision is a global Christian humanitarian organization. We've been around for about 60 years now, and we partner with children, families, and their communities, help them reach their full potential by tackling the root causes of poverty and injustice. What is so great is that Q and World Vision partner together to educate and expand awareness amongst Christian leaders like yourself on the greatest needs facing our world today. So we are doing some amazing work together all around the world. I'd love to share with you more about World Vision's work in particular if you want to learn more. So happy to be a resource for you. Go ahead and shoot me those questions as well as you're thinking through them. Well, we're going to go ahead and jump right in to why we are all here today to learn more about the Global 6K for Water. So I thought it'd be great to start off with an easy one, but you may be wondering, why 6K? I've heard of 5K Blue, I've done 10Ks maybe even, but I've never heard of the 6K. Did you all just make this up? So what's so great about the Global 6K is I'll bring attention and awareness to this very fact that is on your screen. So 6K are 3.73 miles is the average distance people in developing countries have to walk for oftentimes dirty water. We know that this affects millions of people around the world, and typically this burden falls to women and children, and they are doing this walk for water, 3.73 miles one way and back, and this can happen multiple times depending on the needs of that family that day, for instance. Well, this is so hard for us to really wrap our minds around what it would look like if we didn't have clean water flowing from our faucets in our kitchen and our bathroom. But what's also so great about the Global 6K is that by joining, by registering and being part of this event, you're actually helping to put an end to someone's daily walk for water just by signing up to be a part of the Global 6K for Water. So I love to say it's instant impact. So with every registration fee, someone is providing life-changing water for one person. So if you invite your mom, your dad, and your sister, that's 3 people, and that's 3 people with clean water. So how it works is it's $50 for adults, and you may hear that and think, Lou, that's a little bit higher than what I'm typically used to. But what I've learned and seen is this really just becomes an amazing opportunity for you to share about the heartbeat behind the 6K. By joining our host site, you're actually providing one person with clean water through your registration. And then also because we know that this is a family-friendly event and we want all the kiddos in our lives to be a part of this, we have partnered with some amazing people to provide a reduced registration fee for youth. So that's 18 years and under, and they can register for $25. And again, they are still providing life-changing water for one person, and they will still get all the same amazing swag that I'll share more about here in a couple of slides as well. Another awesome aspect to the Global 6K that I get really excited about is I get the question, how do I make the people who have joined my host site feel a personal connection to this cause? How do I make them really wrap their minds around what is such a big problem? And I love that I can say for every person that registers, they actually will get a unique bib that features a child that will be a recipient of clean water through the efforts of the Global 6K for Water. So just like you see there on the screen, that gentleman is either walking or running, I can't quite tell, but he has a bib on, and that bib features a child that he alone is walking or running for on that day. And this really becomes an emotional experience for folks as they are introduced to that child leading up to race day. They're maybe sharing that child's story with their friends and family and community as a way to invite them into the Global 6K. So because of this, because it becomes such a unique relationship, participants can actually continue the relationship with the child that's on their bib through sponsorship. And how this works is it's $39 a month, and you're helping that child and other children in their community thrive in other ways. And this is a completely optional component to the Global 6K, but it's become really an amazing experience for the people in your lives to go deeper with these children from across the world. And also, if you haven't heard about Celebration Sunday yet, you're going to want to listen. So what's great about the Global 6K is it doesn't just have to end on that Saturday. You can really turn this whole weekend into a weekend of impact and outreach. So Saturday is your 6K. You're having a fun and engaging time, but you're going to invite all of your non-church folks back to church that Sunday by hosting a Celebration Sunday. This is where you can really celebrate them, celebrate the impact that your community is making in just a single weekend, but also you can invite others into sponsorship there on your Sunday as well. So as you are confirming your details as a host site with us today after this webinar, you can actually go ahead and click your interest in Celebration Sunday, and then we will follow up with you about some amazing lobby experiences that we can provide for you to really make sure that you welcome those fresh faces in a fun and engaging way. So more details to come. As always, if you have any questions, you can definitely email me about that too as well. So you may be wondering, at this point, how do people just get involved? How does it work? How do people join my host site? So they actually go online and register. They find your host site and decide to join your team. From there, we would send them in the mail everything that they need. They actually get a welcome kit that will include their race bib that features that unique child that they will be walking or running for, and then a t-shirt, and again, they'll get the introduction to the child on their bib in there as well. And on May 4th, our big day, that's when, you guessed it, they would walk or run at your host site. We'll actually send you all the medals for your participants, so you can actually medal every participant as they come through the finish line. And this becomes an amazing way to personally thank everybody, but also this is a great time to invite those folks back to service with you all on Sunday as well. All right, so those are some unique aspects to the 6K, what we love, what we get excited about. But this next part here is my favorite part as a host site coach, really walking you through these next couple of steps that are really simple to make sure that you have a successful outreach event for your community. All right, so coming to step number one, it's just to keep it simple. Hosting the Global 6K is like having a big party, think big birthday party or potluck, whatever you do at the church community, but throw a little bit of fitness in there. So I love to encourage you, think about where you can host a 6K that's naturally really easy. So don't think about shooting on streets or getting permits and all of that. Think about, for example, where you host two commons, where you might be able to host a 6K at the same place. So that's just a great way for us to encourage you to keep it simple, focus on just having fun and engaging those people that you have brought together to create some local and global change. All right, so step number 2, this is my favorite step, is just to sign up. Once you confirm your details as a host site with us, we'll actually send you an extra special something in the mail. So you get a sneak peek here on the screen. You'll actually receive this jacket. You'll be sure to stand out as a host site leader on race day with this jacket. And then once you have signed up, you've confirmed your details, you'll get access to some amazing resources I'll break down for you here in the next couple of slides. But also, I love to just encourage you to find some friends to support you in this event. It's always better to do things kind of with a crowd. So definitely find a couple people that might be interested in supporting you through all of this. And then once you find those people, you can brainstorm for ideas on locations, and then also how to uniquely recruit through your community and church and what that might look like for you all. All right, so step number 3 is great. because you don't have to do it, you just get to receive it. So I love to say that the Global 6K is like having a big party. We ship you everything that you need, but we want to walk alongside you as well as these weeks and months leading up to our big May 4th global date. So in addition to myself as your host site coach, you see Ashley up there on the screen. She is our fearless leader, really responsible for a lot of the amazing stuff that I get to share with you all today here on this webinar. But also you'll see New there up on the screen. She's our project manager / superwoman. It's hard to put her into one box because she really does it all. But in addition to our team, you'll also get access to a dynamic Facebook group just for our host site leaders. And if you've been a part of Facebook groups in the past, this one's probably a little bit different. This is really our community for all of our host site leaders that are bringing this event to their community from across the world. So you're going to see ideas, encouragement, and updates on here. So definitely want to be a part of that. And then you'll also receive regular emails from myself, things that just keep you encouraged, updated as a host site, and then any special announcements we want to send your way, those will come weekly to you as well. All right, so in addition to our team, myself, and that Facebook group, you'll actually get some physical resources in the mail right away to help you launch this outreach event through your church. So this will equip you, as it says there on the screen, to activate that community right around you. In this launch kit, the big box will come at your doorstep. You'll get 200 postcards, posters, table toppers, sample t-shirts, medal bibs, and a whole lot more. So this is a great resource coming your way once you've confirmed your details. In this launch kit, you'll actually get our planning guide. It gets its own slide because it's so great. And this is really a step-by-step guide on everything that you need to know to host the 6K. Use as much of it or as little of it as you want to. Our feelings will not be hurt either way, but it's a great resource to always just kind of flip back to and check it out. So in addition to those physical resources that you'll receive, you'll also get access to some digital resources. So you'll get your own host site website, and this is kind of like your hub for your whole event. Once you've confirmed your details, you'll actually be able to go ahead and set up this page. This is where you can drop in details like where your 6K will be. You don't have to know that right away, so don't worry. You can always go back and edit this information. We do have some how-to videos as well on how to do this and how to get this all set up. But in addition to that, you'll get access to our host site leader hub, which will include email samples, social media images, and a whole lot more. I promise you're going to love that. So in addition to that, we actually have our Global 6K store. So it's everything that you might need as a host site for your 6K. This is where you can purchase more essentials. Like if you run out of those 200 postcards, don't worry, you can grab more off of here. But this is actually where you can get things like your race day mile markers, cowbell, start finish banners, whatever you want on the store to really just help you enhance your 6K. But also we have some amazing incentive levels that I want to share a little bit more about with you as well. So since I can't be right next to you, unfortunately, we love to just encourage you virtually here a little bit. So for every incentive level that you hit, you'll actually get credit to use in the store. So for example, either the amount that you raise or the number of team members that join your host site, you'll kind of hit a level every time. So I think the first one is 20 team members and then $1,000 raised or $1,000 raised, you'll get an incentive level to use in the store to get some awesome swag to help really enhance your race day experience. All right, so we're on step number 4, back on things you've got to think about here. So the first big, really recruiting opportunity for you all coming up right around the corner is actually Q Commons, which is October 25th. And this is an amazing time to share about your Global 6K and invite people to be a part of that event as well. And then also, we love to just encourage you to really push hard for recruiting about 4 to 6 weeks out from that May 4th date. You are doing things like stage announcements, 5-minute, 10-minute, whatever you can get, sharing about the Global 6K, playing a video that we provide with you, and inviting people to register and be part of that. So you'll want to have a table set up in a lobby using all the resources that we provide in that launch kit for you. Maybe have some volunteers out there with a laptop or iPad to go ahead and get folks registered right there on the spot. And then also when it comes to recruiting, regular reminders are key. We know it typically takes someone a couple times to see something or get asked before they'll do it. So I love to just encourage all my host site leaders to don't be afraid of doing regular reminders through social media or doing maybe multiple stage launches as well. So there are a ton of ideas when it comes to recruiting. We've got a lot waiting for you, but this is just kind of the tip of the iceberg when it comes to some ideas here. All right, so step number 5, we are rounding out our steps today. So we love to make sure that you are going to have a fun and engaging day with the people that you have united from outside your church wall. So we want to make sure that you are all set for all the details that you might need for your race day. And in order for us to do that, I actually host another set of webinars that will break down everything that you need to pack the night before to how to have that best race day experience for your folks as well. And they also receive a race day box, and this will include all the medals for your participants. As I mentioned, you'll actually medal every participant, and this becomes a unique way to really personally thank everyone, but then again, invite them back to your celebration Sunday. That's a great time to be able to do that. Hand them a flyer, a little bit of information there is really great. And then also you'll receive sponsorship table resources, and then any incentives or anything that you might have grabbed off of the store will come your way closer to May 4th, our big race day as well. All right, so I have thrown a ton of information your way, but you are still with us, so that is great. Now is really your time to confirm your spot as a host site. Once you sign up for free today, you'll actually get a confirmation code in the mail that will allow you to sign up for free today, I should say. And this is only valid for about 1 week after you view this webinar. So you're going to want to jump on there, make sure you can register for free as a host site and confirm your details. And then about 5 to 6 days after you confirm those details, you'll actually receive some promotional resources from Q Commons that will be great for you getting all set for that big day as well. And then starting in December, your free World Vision track jacket will arrive. You're going to want to wear that. It's going to be great. And then starting in March, as I mentioned, really about 4 to 6 weeks out is we're going to be pushing hard to recruit for the 6K. So a lot of ideas out there for that, as I mentioned. And then May 4th is your race day. And then May 5th is Celebration Sunday, really completing that whole outreach weekend for your church and community. So a lot of exciting stuff coming up. But I love to just first look back as we are kind of winding down our time here together. We've come a long way with the Global 6K for Water. Just this past year in 2018, we had over 49,000 participants join us, over 1,500 host sites. But the number that blew us away, that was really inspiring to see that God was working through this network of leaders like yourself, was the number right here that we were able to provide 64,000 people with clean water in just a single weekend, because people united from across the world to bring clean water to people in need. So we are inspired by last year, but we are still challenged by 2019. We are excited about the goals that lay ahead of us, but we know that they're attainable because of leaders like yourself. So I am so excited to get to work with you, so excited that you are going to be a host site with us in 2019, and excited to see what God is going to do through this network of leaders like yourself. So if you have any questions as you are going along, confirming your details after this webinar, my email address is right there on the screen again. Definitely shoot me any questions that you might have, but I'm so incredibly excited to work with you, so incredibly excited to see how we can turn this outreach event into an amazing opportunity for your church and community. So thank you all so much. Look forward to getting to know you more.